Chase Lee Hockey with the blue futon, out of the boxer, out of the wall, whatever I'm going to call it. We have, I caught it, Felony. Is this a felony of a movie? Who is the felon? Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? Let's find out. So Felony, what's it about? It's a very simple premise, actually. This is based in Australia, mostly about 3 cops. Tom Wilkinson, Courtney, as well as Joe Edgerton. Joe Edgerton is kind of a good cop. Something bad happens. Drinking and driving, he accidentally hits someone on a bicycle. He calls 911, does what he can. However, another cop is trying to cover it up, and another cop is trying to find the truth, while Joe Edgerton's character is trying to figure out what he should do for the future. So did I like this movie? This is a well-filmed movie, but it's a movie you've seen a million times before. This is written by Joe Edgerton. So I think this is also, he also directed The Gift with him and Jason Bateman. So he has a decent amount of filmography behind his name for writing some decent movies. This is written pretty well, even though there's a bunch of cliches in this movie where you see coming from a mile away. So with that, I will give you the negatives of the movie first. I mean, I hate to say it's a negative, but I would say the writing / story can be considered a negative because it is a complete been there, done that story. You know what's going to happen. You know exactly that this cop is going to do this. This cop is going to go after this. This cop is going to do this. And you know the triangle that's going to occur. There are some minor twists and turns that Joe Edgerton wanted to put in it. And I think he decided, he wrote a couple of scripts. And when he did The Gift, he actually perfected his craft of doing those great twists and turns. But this one, I think he was just trying something a little basic to see if it could work for the movie. It does work for the movie for what it is trying to be told. But again, it's something that you've seen a million times before. Expect this to be a very, very dialogue-heavy movie. I was expecting a little bit more action set pieces and everything like that. But nope, this is one of those movies where it's expect dialogue, character development, character problems, what are they going to do to the dialogue to get to the final conclusion. Also, you could consider this the writing. I find it interesting in some movies like this where it's like either A, don't drink and drive, and B, wear a helmet when you're riding a bike, motorcycle, scooter, rollerblades. I know it doesn't look cool to wear a helmet, but my God, brain damage equals death. So with that, I just kind of laughed at this movie because if there was a helmet and if someone didn't want to drink and drive, this movie would be 10 minutes long, if that. So you got to think about that with the real world implications of, you know what? Why aren't people just a little bit more smart in the world? We have Uber, we have, Lyft, you have Friends, you have other avenues for helmets. They're $10 at Walmart, Piggly Wiggly, go wherever you want. There's helmets everywhere, Amazon, Target, Australia. I don't know what stores you have, but I'm pretty sure you do have at least a Kmart or, Amazon to get you a $10 helmet. It's not that hard. Yes, it might not look cool, but it will save your life. So other than those weird nitpicks, I have to say, I do think it's a competently well-made movie. It's directed well. It's acted extremely well. It has good scenarios and good actual dilemmas that you can actually feel these characters are in. And if you don't have actors that can't portray that, this movie would fail. But luckily, the actors portrayed those parts extremely well. Like I said, it's a well-made movie. I don't know what else to say about this movie except it's well-made, it's well-acted. It has some okay writing, but there's way too many cliches in this movie to make it be like an all-star movie. Like, I've never seen this before. But overall, Felony, worth your time if you want to watch a dialogue-heavy movie. It feels like a lot of Australian movies like this, The Dry with Eric Bana and stuff like that, are very dialogue-heavy driven films. I think those are very smart if they are told extremely well. But like I said, he did write The Gift, and I think The Gift is better. And when it comes to Australian dialogue-heavy films, The Dry is a lot better. So Felony will receive a 3.5 out of 5 blue futons, which equals that 70%. So see, the Critics' News scores gave this one. If critics a 70% with 33 of them, audience score 46% with over 250,000. With over 2,500. Here's critic consensus. Felony covers familiar grounds, but does so with uncommon style, thanks to a thought-provoking script, sharp direction, and powerful work from a talented cast. I'm going to guess it's a 46% because a lot of people were expecting it to be an action-heavy movie, but it was a dialogue-heavy driven film. So anyway, do you agree with the 46 or the 70s? Chase out with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Futontopia. Your Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace and love to every single one of you. I still haven't been to Australia. I still probably will go on a cruise, but the draconian people. Isn't it like Australia now, like, and New Zealand have the highest, like, COVID, even before everything? I guess lockdowns and mandatory shots and mandatory masks didn't work.